Aye. Ones and ones. Well, forward to another edition in the series of Irie United where we review Manchester United matches this season. This game where Manchester United played host to Arsenal from London. The game ended 1-1. McTominay scored a good goal. So did Aubameyang. Quality goal, quality striker, quality finish, you know what I mean? Two even in a match team, on paper, well, maybe on paper you probably would say Arsenal have a better squad than Man U, but as the game turned out, the both teams look just like they are two similar teams in terms of quality, you know what I mean? As per usual, I think we go review individual performances and the team as a whole, you know what I mean? But before we do that, we are going to remember to do this. If for the first time you answer this thing, just remember to subscribe to the thing, you know what I mean? Drop your comments on anything where we say whether you agree or you disagree. Or anything where you want to say improve the thing, you know what I mean? Any ideas and so on, we want to hear them as well. You know what I mean? I remember if you click on the little bell so that when the video them drop you get the notification so you know what go on with this thing if you like the thing, you know what I mean? Remember this thing is for Jamaicans who are Manchester United fans or Manchester United fans who are Jamaicans, you know what I mean? Because we are cater for the hard people them, you know what I mean? Yeah. So Manchester United hosted Arsenal, you know what I mean? Manchester United took the lead to our first half strike. Just at the end of the first half, McTominay, good counter attack. The ball recycled back to McTominay and him produced some moment of quality. You know what I mean? And in the second half, we gave the ball away. Aubameyang, good pass to Aubameyang run on it and like good strikers do. Finish, good quality finish. We gifted them a goal. But I think the draw was a fair result based on the performance that I saw both of them cancel out them one another. So, you know what I mean? It wasn't a performance where let me talk about Man U where it wasn't better than the West Ham. It's better than the West Ham, but there is no improvement on a whole as to how we are playing throughout the season. And at the end of the game, at the end of this match weekend, 7 match, Manchester United like 10th. And I think, to be honest, we're playing like a mid-table side. So we are where our performances put us, you know what I mean? We are 10th and we are where our performances put us. So, hoping that, like we said, we see 1 and 2 players improve as games go on. So hopefully by the end of the season we can, creep up. Arsenal don't look like them want the 4th neither. So, if all being well, we can creep and see where that put us. So, we could start with the team selection. I see them put Tuanzebe left back. I stand corrected, but I don't remember ever say Tuanzebe play a left back. But what I can remember is that I see Rojo play a left back. And he's left-footed and defensive minded and go a World Cup semi-final, final, how did it go? Playing as a left back. You know what I mean? It tells me that me no understand what go on in the head of the coach. As I say, me not there in the training, me not there in the team meeting, me not there in the office, the front office or the manager operate from. So we not really privy to some of the information them one would really like. But me still can't understand why you would take now a central defender, right-footed central defender, and play him as a left back when you have a more experienced left back, so to speak, in the side in Marcus Rojo. You know what I mean? When we talk about team selection, we think we want to play the best players in the best position that bring the best balance to the team. You know what I mean? And I think that was lacking. It come right back down to now. See, in give a ball, we can see the goal, we draw the game. You know what I mean? I still think say Pereira, as him continue to improve game by game, I still think say Pereira playing as a wide man, take away from him talent, you know what I mean, and how best him would affect the game. If you're not gonna play Pogba as a 10, you know what I mean. If Fred could have come on, Fred could have started. I think Solskjaer dropped the ball. So when you realize that the team have more forward impetus when you bring on somebody for play side and McTominay and free up Pogba as him did in the second half. You know what I mean? It bring a better balance to the thing where we have more defensive cover in Fred and McTominay. Moreover, McTominay feel a bit more free to express himself on the football. And you take away the defensive responsibility from Pogba, where you force him to do some things where naturally him not inclined to do. You know what I mean? Plus, when him play from too deep, it slow down the team. When him play as a 6, when him play as the quarterback per se, him slow down the team too much because him want too much touches out of the football and him dilly-dally on the football too much. You know what I mean? So and you're playing as a counter-attacking team, so you want the ball to release forward quicker than how Pogba I release it forward. You know what I mean? And to be honest, between Carrick and Solskjaer, I kind of when I get the idea say when you have go in a game with a game plan and try to execute the game plan. It just never present against Arsenal. I think it was just like we could see where them or come out with it, and then hopefully we can hit them on the counter and score a goal. You know what I mean? But that no different from what Jose did I do. You know what I mean? that no different from what Jose did I do. You know, it's just that Jose was more experienced at it and was in terms of tactical setup was a more tactically astute mind than a Solskjaer. So for me, firing a Jose and hiring a Solskjaer, you take 2-3 steps backwards, you know what I mean? But as them say, you have to step backwards sometime in order to go forward. So I could see what the future bring. I could see where more do January, and then after him improve January, then we see how the team play for the second half of the season. That here was alright, a couple good save. Arsenal never threaten away as much as we expect them to threaten away. You know what I mean? Maybe that is a good thing on our part, but to be honest, them never really offer much. Them lack as much quality as we lack anyway. You know what I mean? Young should not start another team. First and foremost, you know what I mean? Young a playing role as a backup, so him operate as a backup right back. Do him job, but as to the best of his ability, because him old, you know what I mean? So him playing as a backup full back and him do him job. Lindelof, I hope him strengthen over the years to come, physically, you know what I mean? Still weak physically, but can play like a football. Maguire, it all sounds strange, but the goal that we concede, we give him the blame start with, you know what I mean? And for that, I mark him down for it, because as the man where you buy, pay so much money for come organize the side. When we lose the ball on the throw in, Young wasn't in position You know what I mean? And if we buy Maguire for come organize the side, he would have look around and he say young out of position and would have, you know, drive because you go cross, we go collect the throw. You know what I mean? Lindelof step up. And when Lindelof step up, Young was way wide and that shouldn't be. Him should have them more around as the second centre back, so to speak, because you Maguire gone in the left back position for collect the throw. You know, the other thing is too, you should have tell the young man to throw the ball down line. You know what I mean? Throw the ball, you lead 1-0. You're not having a good season. You not that you're going to sit down on the 1-0, but you want to make certain so you know do nothing to give it away, so to speak, you know what I mean? So the blame starts with him, you know what I mean? So I mark him down for that. To Anzebe, it's hard for really grade him performance. Him really at fault for the goal, so to speak. He's a centre back, a player left back. Not when I remember him ever played there before, so you know what I mean, make we say him performance was alright throughout the game. You know. McTominay grow as the games progress, him continue to grow little by little, and each time when Pogba did out the other day, you can see him farm pick up because him have left less defensive work to do. You know what I mean? And as the game progressed, when Fred came on, him look even better because him have defensive cover beside him, so him less worried about him defensive position. So, you know, I don't know if Solskjaer can pick up on that and decide to start Fred beside him and push Pogba forward. And maybe we expect too much of Pogba. You know what I mean? A baller. We can't question the facts that he's a baller, but I don't think he's a baller suited for the England game, for the English Premier League. Him need too much time on the football. Him have whole heap of quality. Whole heap of quality, you know what I mean? He's the best player in our side in terms of quality player right now. You know what I mean? But I think his mentality and the way him want to play ball is a little bit slower than what is needed for the English game. You know what I mean? So, ordinary performance yesterday. I mean, improve it in the second half a little bit. First half was a bit slow and so on and so forth. Him not sprinting. Him not sprinting, you know what I mean? And him not look like him have the ability to really sprint, you know what I mean? Him a little bit slow for this. So. Pereira, I rate him. As it relates to footballer, knockings, technical ability and so on and so forth. Him up there with the best of them in the side, if not probably the best. He's not a winger, he's a 10, but him continue to do a job out there wide. So him can cross the ball too. That's another thing, as we talk about Pereira and crossing the ball, where a good thing remember. Why young Depper with that ball when you have Pereira on the other side? Well, with this 7 games in and young keeper and a high looping ball to the back post at aim at Maguire, we not even create a chance out of none of them. You know what I mean? When young no play and Pereira Depper with dead ball in a League Cup and Europa League, Pereira whip the ball in and create problem for centre back. As a defender, you have no problem with a high ball a looping at your back. So you meet and shrink. Keeper love them or something. I don't know why. I don't know why the thinking, why the brain power. I guess it's easier to find all the faults when you're not wearing the shoes, you know what I mean? But Carrick, especially Carrick, I don't know if him have no say, I wonder if him have no say, but I can't believe he's a part of them kind of folly there. You know what I mean? This full high looping ball to Maguire back post business where it not work out. We need to change that, you know what I mean? And Pereira one of the best dead ball specialists we have on the side right now. I don't know why he's not on the dead ball, but I know me have select the side, I know me have choose who to do what and when, so you know what I mean? We have to just question it when we see it, you know what I mean? But him continue to improve. A good performance yesterday against Arsenal. Yeah, and we have Alkmaar, AZ Alkmaar. I hope him play against them because I think it's an early game because we are go after them yard. So we are go far, so an early game. That youth there, that little youth there we were 14, I never call him name. I don't know whether man they are doing at the side, you know. We know so we not have to pay a man 100,000 for come do what that little youth they are doing at the side. Just go and take a little touch, run, come, take a little touch, make one little 3-yard pass and then run gone again. Run, come, take one little touch, make one little 3-yard pass and run gone again. And we have somebody like that that players at 10. You know what I mean? We don't have to pay somebody 100,000 for do what that little youth they are doing at the side. You know what I mean? Him offer nothing. Him offer absolutely nothing. Zilch, nothing. Him not take the ball upon the half turn. Him not beat nobody. Him not tread no pass. Him not kick off no shot. Him not nothing. Nothing him offer to the side. And then you have you like Gomez, nah get no game. Me nah get it. Me nah understand it. You know what I mean? 2 out of 10, 2 for that youth performance. I look at number 14 boy. I don't even want to call him name. Don't have a goddamn use. Don't have a use whatsoever. You know what I mean? James, continue to improve, continue to grow. Him confidence high. Him continue to run at defenders. Him excite the English crowd. Of them something that them love see. Go down the line, deep, swing it cross. You know what I mean? Whether nobody in there or not, them English love see them something there. And him a producer, them love see him get the crowd excited and whatnot. So that I like to see more link up play from him, you know what I mean? Couple more 1-2 with him speed, make the ball do the work, knock it inside, run around man, take it back in on the other side and kick off couple shot out time left foot. Would I like to see some of them something there. You know what I mean? But him will learn that, him will improve a little boy, so him offer more than the 14 and the 10 put together to me, you know what I mean? Him offer more than the 14 and the 10 put together. And as we talk about 10, put it this way, I don't know why him might get so much money in the side. I can understand why him a play, but I don't understand why them offer him so much money for play for the side. You know what I mean? I know some farmer strikers right now I look upon it and I say, geez, I'm peace. You know what I mean? Look at football gone to. It's another one who I wait for him to put in some performance where I go make me rate him, you know what I mean? And even against Arsenal, him don't seem to be able to pick up the flight of the long ball. Yeah, him have speed, him can run on the ball, but how much of them they all get per game in any game? You know what I mean? How much of them good one they are gonna get? Maybe even from Percy said himself, you may get 2 or 3 of them. You know what I mean? And him get one and him don't ever get half a shot. You know what I mean? Him probably need a break, him need a rest, but guess what, now the cupboard bare. You know what I mean? The coaching staff and the management staff empty the cupboard. So there is no competition for this youth. You can't even give him a rest to make him re-up him brain and re-up him legs and come back afresh. You know what I mean? You have to continually put him out there because we don't have nobody else to put out there. You know what I mean? Martel, hurry up and come back, please. You know what I mean? Fred, I continue to improve him not do him chances no harm when him come on the field. Him continue to show energy and play it safe with the football, so to speak. Him not too erratic like when him just come at the club and so on with him football. You know what I mean? Greenwood, it's a pity him have to come in on the side when no real quality not around him, but you can see equality in him. You can see the quality in him, and hopefully we can get to really see it to the fullest sooner rather than later. You know what I mean? But in total, I think the players, to some extent, are play to the best of their ability. To some extent, I think the coach can do some more to improve the performance of the team on a whole by playing certain people certain time in a certain position. I think maybe him not play Rojo because him a go a Europa League Thursday. I don't know. I have to guess say that. You know what I mean? I think Gomez can play over Lingard. You know what I mean? Gomez can play over Lingard. I don't know if them can see it. Everybody else see it, but them supposed to see it. You know what I mean? But now kill them still. Now kill them. We don't know how the thing did say before the season start, and you know what I mean? We're there where the performances take us. Continue to perform in a relegation form, 1 point per game. So I just say we're there. Hopefully we can improve that before too long. So Europa League Thursday. Looking forward to see a lot of the youngsters. Looking forward to see the likes of Tuan Zebe and them man they come in and come perform and give us a good performance. Tai Chung and them man there, you know what I mean? And we can go get another 3 points and come back for the next game against Newcastle. You know what I mean? So until AZ Alkmaar, enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully, if you can. Irie United out.